Once upon a savanna, in the vast bustling plains of the animal kingdom, there lived an illustrious elephant named ERInELLA, renowned for her unparalleled and remarkable talents that could captivate the entire animal community. She also had a gentle spirit. Now, the annual Savannah Talent Show was an event eagerly awaited by all creatures great and small. And ERInELLA was the reigning champion for consecutive years. She could paint majestic landscapes with her trunk, compose melodious trumpeting symphonies with her trunk that sounded like jazz bands on trumpets, and even juggle balls and coconuts effortlessly. On the savanna grassland nearby, a cunning hyena named Habosihank and a sly fox named Felix watched ERInELLA with envious eyes. Envy and deceit crept into the heart of the two notorious troublemakers. The long-expected rainy season did nothing to lift their envy-driven disposition. They pretended to be her bosom friends, basking in the glory of her talent while secretly seething with jealousy. They both craved the attention she effortlessly received without attempting to hone their own natural skills and talents. Soon enough, the annual talent show for all the animals in the kingdom was in full swing. Little did ERInELLA know that Habosihank and Felix were plotting behind her broad back, concocting a scheme to steal the spotlight. The same spotlight that all of them could share. The hyena claimed he could outpaint her, and the fox bragged about his juggling prowess. As the talent show began, ERInELLA showcased her extraordinary abilities, leaving the audience in awe. However, when it was Habosihank's turn to paint, his paws became a tangled mess, creating an abstract masterpiece that only confused onlookers. Felix attempted to juggle coconuts but ended up causing chaos as they bounced in all directions. The audience erupted into laughter, realizing the true intentions of the conniving duo. ERInELLA, gracious as ever, stepped forward, offering a helping trunk to both Habosihank and Felix. Instead of learning from their jealousy, they continued plotting, oblivious to the wisdom of the gentle giant. They couldn't even enjoy the many exceptional performances on show by the other animals. As the talent show unfolded, Habosihank, the hyena, and Felix, the fox, couldn't bear the spotlight shining on ERInELLA and even the other animals. Consumed by envy, they huddled in a shady corner, whispering devious plans to outshine the gracious elephant. Habosihank, with his slippery intellect, suggested a daring acrobatic act that would surely steal the show. Felix, convinced of his own charm, proposed a stand-up comedy routine filled with sly jabs at ERInELLA's talents. Their misguided ambition blinded them to the genuine camaraderie ERInELLA offered. As ERInELLA continued to captivate the audience with her harmonious trumpet tones and impeccable juggling, Habosihank and Felix, fueled by their jealousy, persisted in their scheming. They plotted to sabotage ERInELLA's performance and concocted a scheme to distract her, thinking it would lead to an embarrassing failure. Yet, ERInELLA's poise and resilience shone through, turning their sabotage into a moment of triumph. When it was finally their turn to showcase their talents again, Habosihank attempted a clumsy acrobatic spectacle that ended in a comical heap of twisted paws. The audience chuckled, not at his intended performance, but at the unintended slapstick hilarity. Felix, eager to prove his comedic prowess, delivered a stand-up routine that fell flat. His sly jabs at ERInELLA were met with awkward silence, as the audience preferred the genuine laughter inspired by ERInELLA's endearing presence. Despite their failures, Habosihank and Felix refused to learn from their misguided pursuits. Instead, they blamed each other for the fiascos, deepening the rift of envy between them. Their relentless plotting only served to highlight ERInELLA's authentic charm, making her the true star of the kingdom. Frustrated by their inability to outshine ERInELLA at the talent show, they hatched a series of devious plots, determined to bring her down. Their first attempt involved spreading false rumors about ERInELLA's talents being mere illusions and hoping to tarnish her reputation. However, the animals, wise to their tricks, saw through the deceit and rallied behind ERInELLA even more passionately. As the disgraced pair witnessed their plans unravel, their envy intensified. Fueled by desperation, they resorted to spreading malicious gossip about her character. They concocted all manners of untrue stories about her. They were unbelievably unkind in their attempt to tarnish her reputation. But the animal kingdom showed that they valued integrity. ERInELLA's gentle spirit and good deeds prevailed over baseless accusations. Unbeknownst to them, the kingdom animals cherished ERInELLA's authenticity. The relentless plotting of Habosihank and Forifelix only served to deepen their disgrace. Their many schemes backfired spectacularly. In an ironic twist, the other animals, now completely fed up with their disruptive schemes, ostracized them from the community. Alone and humiliated, the sly fox and envious hyena found themselves isolated, learning a harsh lesson about the consequences of jealousy and dishonesty. Meanwhile, ERInELLA continued to shine, not just as a talent show champion, but as a symbol of resilience, integrity, and genuine talent. The animal kingdom united in celebration of her, leaving the disgraced duo to reflect on their misguided choices in the shadows of their own downfall and perilous situation. And so, the kingdom learned a valuable lesson. True talent shines brightest when coupled with kindness, while envy and deceit are bound to unravel in their own folly. ERInELLA continued to share her gifts, proving that the heart behind the talent is what truly makes one illustrious. The tale became a timeless lesson about the pitfalls of jealousy, the enduring power of genuineness and kindness, and the importance of embracing one's uniqueness. Elephants embody majestic grace, carve a unique niche in our affections and creative musings. These gentle giants, emblematic of power, sagacity, and serenity, reign as the tranquil monarchs of the animal realm. The African Tales, Stories and Fables Blooper story. The bloopers are Habosihank the hyena and Forifelix the fox for sure. African Tales, Stories and Fables by African Girl. Kindly like, subscribe, leave your thoughts, click on the notification bell and share our videos.
Thanks for watching and see you next story.